Hey everybody, this is WWE Champion CM Punk, and you are watching PlayStation Access.
I'm the best in the world!
Do you think, like, Foley, Undertaker, and Stone Cold, that they knew that they were in the Attitude Era, that they knew that they were making history at the time?
No, if anybody thought they were making history, it was just based on what they were doing at the time. I don't think anybody was like, wow, we're in the Attitude Era, because, and I know this has been documented, I've said it, I know Stone Cold said it, a lot of other superstars have said it. What we do has always been about attitude. You know, the ones that make it and rise to the top, they have attitude. They have chips on their shoulders. They have been wronged and feel that, you know, they need to make it right. They're pissed off. This business is built on attitude. You know, so I don't think that they thought that they were in the Attitude Era. It was just business as usual.
So likewise, at the same moment in time, do you just feel like you're going out there, you're doing your job, you're being you, but, you know, people may look back and go, this is a historical era, like this is the next Attitude Era or something like that, but you're... They look back on me that kindly, that would be awesome. But yeah, I just, you know, I wake up, I do what I do. How do you prepare for a match? Do you have a routine or a song you listen to? I mean, I don't have a ritual. The closest thing to a ritual I have is probably taping up my hands and Xing up. I just try to warm up. I warm up and stretch a lot, you know, because most times I've ever gotten injured is when I had to rush out there because I didn't have time to warm up and I'm cold. I just try to be prepared. You know, and it varies from match to match. You know, like I'm in the middle of a European tour right now, so it's a little more daunting trying to warm up and get ready when you're doing it like, you know, 12 nights in a row. So it always changes. Back in the days, you used to train students and then kind of Monday, Tuesday, and then go and do shows and then come back and train. If you were to train someone now, where would you begin? Like, what kind of advice would you give them, or would there be a certain set of exercises or moves that you would have them get to grips with? Well, I was a old bastard back then, so imagine how much of a bastard I am now. The trainees they weren't allowed to touch the ring. I can't remember how long I didn't let them touch the ring, but it was a while. It was a couple months. And it was all body weight exercises. I ran my training school like a Japanese dojo. A lot of free squats, a lot of push-ups, a lot of sprints. I made them run until they puked, you know, fun stuff. But I did everything with them. I'm always adamant about letting everybody know that I wasn't like a taskmaster about stuff. I showed them like, hey, I can do this. I do this every day. You know, this is the level I expect you to compete at. And then, to me, that almost makes the training easier. You know, and the best advice that I ever got that I always pass down to anybody who asks me is, you know, most of the time just keep your mouth shut, keep your eyes and your ears open, and once you start wrestling on shows, work everywhere you can. You know, there's work out there. There's people who say like, oh, I work every Saturday. Big deal. You know, when I was looking for shows, I would wind up working, you know, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. If there's a show on a Tuesday, I would have been there. You know, I crisscrossed across America in my car for little to no money just to work a show, because that's how you learn. What about pro wrestling do you think needs changing, and how can you change that? How are you changing it? Well, I think there's too many cooks in the kitchen. You know, we employ I don't know how many writers, and you know, I hate to cost anybody their job. I hate to see anybody be unemployed, but we don't need 36 people trying to write a television show. You know, there should be one person making decisions. And when it does boil down to it, there is one person that has the final say on stuff. But you know, if it ain't broke, don't break it. And I think a lot of times we go out of our way to try to not be what we are. And you can call it sports entertainment. You dress it up. You can be PG. Bottom line is we are pro wrestling. That's how I feel. Now, obviously, there's certain people that completely disagree with me. I respectfully, completely disagree with them. You know, I think old school is better. You know, I love new ideas too, but there's a lot of things that we've gotten away from that are bona fide. They work. You know, and that's just one way.
Not judging people by the way they look is, not only a life lesson, but I think that goes for our company. I don't need everybody to look the same. I like my wrestlers fat. I like my wrestlers skinny. I like my, just everybody. Not everybody needs a tan and abs. You know what I mean? And it seems like we've kind of, I don't know, I have this weird complex with making sure everybody looks like they're fitness models, and that just, man, that doesn't do it for me.